Well, hi everybody. Me, Gerard again, and happy Valentine's Day. All right, I've had a lot of people ask me, so I'm gonna talk about my PC. Uh, I mean, okay. Let me turn you over here so you can look at it, and we'll get started. All right, I hope that's good enough. All right, you see, I got it pulled out some and everything already. But here, let's get this cover off. Uh, Yeah, let's get the cover off. Come on. I had the screws out already. All right. So here we are. Uh, see, I'll get you in a little better. All right. Well, kind of looks a mess. That's because me and a friend of mine have been trying some of this modding and stuff. As you can see, I've been working on a power supply cover. And it looked good in the case with just the cover on it. Looks a little white here and clear, but so much for that. And then also been messing around with a GPU cover. Yeah, no backplate, so been messing around with that some. All right, so I first started getting parts for this last July. As you all know, I'm on disability and not much of a budget. Back then, I had almost none. Since then, got the house paid off, so that helped. But so last July, I bought the first part for it, and that would be the GPU. It's an Asus GTX 750 Ti that I picked up on Craigslist for $40. Yep, works perfect, was in good shape, needed some cleaning, and that was it. And then a few weeks after that, I came across the case and the power supply. The case is a Carbide, Corsair Carbide Spec 1. It came with 4 fans in it, and I got the power supply also at the same time. And the power supply is a EVGA 550 gold. And I got the power supply and the case for $40. Yeah, seems like I'm on a $40 run. But then a while after that, uh, I picked up some RAM. Craigslist again. And I picked up 2 4 gig sticks for 8 gigs of G.Skill 1600 DDR3 RAM for $20. And no, that's not the RAM that's flashing. I got that later on. But I mean, got me a list here, trying to make sure I don't miss anything. Oh, uh, the 1 TB black WD and the DVD I had from some other computers that I got that I ended up gutting out, and that's some of the parts I had piled up. So I was in good shape there. And then let's see, I think it was in September when Micro Center put the motherboard on sale. And the motherboard is an MSI 970 SLI Crate Edition. They had it on sale. I got it for $50. And the store near my brother is the one that had it. You had to buy it in the store. And it was new. It wasn't open box. And he went and picked it up for me, and I met him later that afternoon and got it from him. So, and then it was a long wait. I needed a processor. And the processor I got was the AMD FX 8350. It's the one I wanted after building my brother's with a 6300 and a few others. I figured, heck, if I'm waiting this long in hunting, I'll just wait till I can get one. Well, Craigslist used was terrible. The best I could get was $100 for a used one, and all it had was the plain old stock heatsink and fan. So I kept digging around, and then all of a sudden, Fry's put it up for sale. FX 8350 with the Wraith cooler, which I looked into and everything, and it's as good as the 212. And new, I got it for $129. So there I was. I could put it together. I put it all together. Wish I made a video of it. Uh, but oh well. I could take it apart, put it back together again, I guess, but nah. So then, all right, I put it all together. Started it up. It was good. Loaded Windows 7 Pro 64-bit into it. Went to the MSI support page and got the download for everything, for the board and everything. Put it in, plus all their extra software stuff I wanted to use. And it was up and going strong. And oh, I was one happy camper. Because before this, all I was using was a bunch of dual cores, AMD or Intel dual cores, and no, it was dual cores, 2 threads. That's all any of them had, and about 3 hertz. They were good computers compared to what I started with. You know, couldn't complain. Well, come rolling around my birthday, November 1st. My brother come over to visit, and I put together a computer for him to use to hook into his TV in the living room. So he come over, and I had it hooked up to the TV over here, and he's playing with that, and I'm playing with this, and I come across some sales of Newegg, and that's where the Avexor RAM came in, and I wish I bought 2 sets instead of just one. But really, it wasn't even sets. They were selling them as separate sticks for $18 a piece. DDR3 1600. And I ordered 2 right there that night. They showed up about 4 days later, so now this thing's running 16 gigs of RAM. And oh, I was one happy camper. But still wanting to improve on it and everything else, and I've done enough reading and watching of everything about SSDs that I started hunting an SSD. And come Black Friday, oh my God, they were there. And they had 3 different types, 3 different sales on 525 gig SSDs. The first one I went to, it was sold out. Second one, I'm typing in the info to get that thing. They were $100. And boom, before I get done, it was sold out. Finally got to the third one and got it. So here, I'm not even sure the brand I have in this one. I think it's a Crucial. And it's a 525 gig. And whoa, this is my first experience with an SSD. This thing sped up to at least 5 times faster. I couldn't believe it. Oh my God, everything just clicks. If you don't watch when you click on something, you won't see it change. But it's been really great. So I've been playing around and running with it. As you can see, like, we're still playing with these. These are loose. This one, I'm trying to use a different material. I'm trying to use the covers you see on fluorescent lights because I like the way the pattern is in it and everything. It's different than just regular slick. So, and a friend of mine, he's got a heat gun, and we've been playing around. We're gonna try it again. But I met him around Christmas on Craigslist. He was selling an SSD, and my brother was being thick-headed. He didn't want to put an SSD in. He said there's no sense. They don't do nothing. Well, I went and found him a 480 gig SSD and bought it from my friend Marcelo, who I didn't know from Adam at the time, but since the sale and BSing and hanging out, we turned out to be pretty good friends. He's a 21-year-old college student. Real nice guy. Real gentleman. So, we've been goofing around with that. And then in the meantime, I also found, I think I showed it, SYBA dual hard drive caddy. And it'll do SSDs, 2.5, 3.5 hard drives. And it's got a built-in cloning to clone one hard drive to the other. And it's 3.0, and I got that hooked to this. So I've got so much storage and stuff now with this. There's not much else to do except when Marcelo was over here the last time, he had a little piece of LEDs, and we soldered some wire to it and hooked it into, oh, what the heck is that called? Not a SATA power, the other one. But yeah, and played around with the wires till we got the red color. So just put a little more light inside of it till I can get some more. But pretty much the only mistake I made, and it was a noob mistake because I really didn't know much. I was just trying to find out the best I could get. But the motherboard, it's only a 4+2 phase. And I didn't even learn about that, and I was lucky I didn't burn this thing up. But I've had this thing on air overclocked to 4.6 and temps going no higher than 57 degrees under a full test load. But then I had friends on YouTube when I mentioned that what I had done and how it was going, that they told me real quick I need to back it off. This motherboard could end up burning up and killing my processor because of the power phases in it. So I was in the process of kind of looking around for another motherboard that's 8-phase so I could overclock this thing. Well, the truck had a different idea. I had to put a new transmission in it. So budget is now below zero. So it'll probably be a month or two before I can find me another motherboard and swap this thing out. And then I can get playing around overclocking. And then the other thing is, I'm just thinking, maybe just wait till Zen comes out. Let's see what it does, what the prices are like and the availability. If it's going to be a few months, maybe I'll wait a few more and build another one. Build a Zen. And do it that way. But this is the PC you guys were asking about and everything, and it's budget PC because I don't have anything else I can do but budget. But I'm real proud of it. Proud of anything I fix or build. Turns on and works on God. Damn, I got lucky. And so far, I've been a pretty lucky guy. So, you have any more questions about this or anything, let me know. And let me go sit down here. I do have a messed up back. Oh, but guys, yeah, that's it. No big monsters like you see on all the other channels and all of that, but it gets it done. Right now, that's why it's running. I'm doing this with the webcam connected to that computer. Yep. And thank you all for your support and everything. And like everybody else says, you know, like, subscribe, comment, and share. Please share it. With the guys who have shared it, I've met a lot of good people who come around and saw it. And we've had some really nice chats. It's been great. And, but oh, it's Valentine's Day, guys. I know it's a chick holiday. But if you forget it with your girl, you won't hear the end of it until Christmas. Unless she's got a birthday in between. Then you might get it cut a little short. Don't forget, and call your mom. She'd like to hear from you on Valentine's. So, all right then. Thanks a lot. Let me know what you want to know in the next video. And have a good one, guys. Appreciate it.